Well, I'm meant to be working on X356 doing some rust proofing under here, but whilst I was looking at it, I looked across to XJ40 and found this. Admittedly, it was only a pinhole, but I got my trusty screwdriver on it just to see how rotten it was, and yeah, I think that's going to need some attention from a body shop. Meanwhile, let's take a look under X356, my 2006 or 2007 model year Jaguar XJ 2.7 TDI. Well, I can see it's probably not coming out on camera amazingly well, but I can see that track arm's a bit corroded, so I think I need to brush that down. The same on the other side as well. But otherwise, everything else is protected mostly by these panels, these plastic covers. If I come further around though, I can see some bracing over there that's corroded, and I also can see that the metal straps around the fuel tank, they're also looking quite corroded. So I'll need to brush them down and give them a good going over with Lanoguard as well. If I take a look under here, I can see that the anti-roll bar is looking pretty corroded. Also the arms, I think we'll be cleaning all them up and then we'll get the Lanoguard out. So out with the protective personal equipment, stop all the rust going in my eyes, and I'll just get on with rubbing them down with the wire brushes like we did last time with XJ40, and then I'll give a good old squirt up with the Lanoguard and we'll work forward like we did before. Well, it's a sweaty, messy job, but someone's got to do it. Alrighty, I've had a go at cleaning off the surface rust of here, and also on the anti-roll bar. I've also had another go at this bit. Now this bit here, it's very difficult to get smooth. I probably need to use an industrial sander or something similar, but the main point is that I have been able to get the surface rust off, and that's what's really important. And if I pan over to the other side, you can see similar. I've also had a go at the metal straps for the fuel tank, so I'll be coating them. I've done the same on the other side as well, so hopefully that will all be in order. I think what's next is I will start coating with Lanoguard very shortly, but let me just show you some of the front bits. So it's really the tracking arm that was quite badly corroded. I've cleaned that mostly off, which is pretty good, and also some of these components that's around here. Granted, some of these are shrouded by covers, but I will be able to squirt some Lanoguard around those vulnerable exposed areas. Not much else. Probably the top of the wishbones. Where are we? Up the top there somewhere. They will get a bit of a squirt, but otherwise not too bad up here because we've got the protective covers, so I've just been squirting off the exposed bits. If I come over to the other side here, you can see again another track rod end and the arm just been brushed down so that most of the surface rust is avoided. Alrighty, I've finished spraying up. You can see there's a little bit on the exhaust there, but the main bit is the structural elements behind, the suspension and so on and so forth. So I've done my best to try and clean it up previously, and now I've just sprayed it up, so hopefully it's starting to come out like the anti-roll bar, or if you're stateside, the sway bar, and some of the other components. You can see that they've now either got a sort of a matte sort of finish, or still glistening a little bit from where I sprayed up the Lanoguard. But I'm hoping this protection will really help the car. Just mentioning the little support there, that's heavily doused in Lanoguard, and as I say, most of the stuff under here is protected, but if I bring around the lights, you should be able to see here that we managed to get a bit of Lanoguard on here, and also up there, and all the parts, exposed parts over there, and I've done that on both sides, so they've all had a good drubbing, so hopefully that'll just give it a little bit more protection during the winter. And that's probably as much as I'm going to do in terms of Lanoguard protection. I appreciate that we've had content about Lanoguard before, but I just thought it important just to show the X356, showing that's been protected, and also the rather unexpected hole in the lower sill just here, which will need to get fixed via professional body shops. That's a bit of a shame, because I thought all I'd need to do on the XJ40 was just give it a bit of a detail, and then it would have been ready for holiday. But it looks like we've got a bit more work to do on that. Oh, I should point out that for XJ40 we've also been able to replace the oxygen sensor. So that was done by a garage. Apparently in the end they needed to disassemble the exhaust, lower the gearbox, and then get a massive breaker bar onto the oxygen sensor. Oh, and they also split the oxygen sensor in half to get better access to the bit where you put your 22mm socket on. So that's now been done. So fuel valve 44 has disappeared, and the very intermittent fuel valve 34 has disappeared. But I really need to give this car some shakedown testing before we go away. But as I say, I want to prioritise that hole for the seal, getting that fixed first, clean it all up, and then everything's done. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you found some of this content useful, featuring my cars. Plenty more content coming along very soon.